Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Memphis Egyptians.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Memphis Egyptians taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. For our visiting Memphis ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy.
I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs to about the 35, second down. But you look at this defense, and they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit! His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Duggan looking to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Throwing. Duggan. And complete once again to Watson. And he'll be tackled right on down. To throw is Duggan. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. You talk about this Lions defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Duggan. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They go back to the ground with Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Duggan to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Duggan now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open man right side is Rice. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Jones. Touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there for Detroit. 54 yards on the ground. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution on the handoff? Most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Now it's gone. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Dugan. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. An inside give to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Egyptians are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Goff. A little short pass. This is Everett. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the 50, it's Goff. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Goff throwing again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. Time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Dugan. The left side completion to Jones. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Dugan, flush to his right. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That went even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Dugan firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Egyptians have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams. Go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That stop made by Jack Campbell. 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 67 yards for him on the ground now. And knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On On second down, it's Jones. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Egyptians are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Goff on first down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Now Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
But you showed them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll find Williams on the slant. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And now they're in the hurry-up. A give to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Out of the gun now on third down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
At their own 37.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Oh, he sheds himself.
Example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. St. Brown in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Off. Fighting his way through contact. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Watson making the catch. Finding room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight it as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down and 6. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Detroit, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Memphis, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.